My name is Lamar Sanders. I am a visual artist, fine artist, and welcome to my studio. As a pastime when I was younger, I used to draw, you know, because I was bored. My cousins, they collected comic books, and one of the first things that I started drawing were comic book characters. I got really good at it. I had teachers who noticed that I had a talent for drawing, and they kind of pointed me in the direction of different art programs. During my high school years, I produced a piece. It's a picture of dancers. That was the pivotal point that let me know that I should go further. And that was one of my stronger pieces for my portfolio. My art teacher, she would have me work on projects, and she was responsible for having representatives from College for Creative Studies come in and talk about different things about, you know, art career and the different majors they had at the school at the time. And my art teacher was like, this is where you're going, and we're gonna build your portfolio up. And so that's what happened. And so from then on, I went to CCS. So it's a pretty broad field. So as a creative person, because it's more than just oil and paintings, but everything kind of goes from there. You can be an illustrator. You can illustrate in magazines for books, and you could be a graphic designer. And if you're not an illustrator, you can do graphic layouts, you can do typography. And all of those things cross over to everything in America, whether you're in the automotive industry, radio and TV, art teacher. You can also merchandise your artwork. You can put it on calendars. You can make an art book. You can do a coloring book. You can market. So since education is kind of taking a virtual view now, you can do things for the virtual world, you know. Then that falls back in teaching your skill. And then lastly, what you can do is you can just do art, and there are people that are willing to purchase your artwork. So you can sell your stuff to collectors. So if you want to further your creative career after high school, one of the important things you want to do is to develop a portfolio. It's all of your work that you've worked on. And then now, since we have social media, and social media has taken over, what I do is when I finish an art piece, I post it on social media. I explain what the name of the piece is. I give the medium, meaning if I used oil paints, spray paint, or acrylic paints, or watercolor, I give the size, and you know, and then I also will post if it's sold or not sold. So make sure your social media is clean. Make sure everything is about your portfolio, your art, if you want to go the social media route. But if you want to do it the traditional way, make sure you have, you know, your pieces matted. If you can't afford to frame it, you can get good matting and then have it matted and present it well and clean. So my advice to aspiring artists is to be disciplined, but at the same time, be free in how you create, right? So don't compare yourself to other artists. Just know that if you are disciplined in what you do, it will show. So be disciplined in what you do, have fun at it, and don't compare yourself to other artists. Whatever type of art you're into is very competitive, but know that you as an individual and what you have to offer is important. Stay focused on what you're doing and what is most important, and what will show and bring work to you in this competitive field is you being yourself. Stay humble and just keep doing you. Your uniqueness and what you are gifted in will make room for you.
Rain Risa, Department of Workforce Development, Career Tech Education, Adult Education, and Career Counseling. Educate, equip, elevate.